Hello, everybody, and welcome to stream. Oh, shit. Just dropped cookies everywhere. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Dropped cookies all over the floor. Wow, it's me. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. It's not much, but it's something. Whew. It's the best gift ever. I'm glad you enjoy it. Ooh, arson. We do love some arson. And chaos. Ooh, Trash Dragon, my favorite. Alright.
Tell me I'm not seeing things. His bastard.
Look at you!
Okay, so there's a bunch of quests I'm supposed to, like, I could just pick up in here, like side quests. This is the stash, which I think is one of the best things ever. If you can only keep one emote, which? Trash Dragon. This might be one of my favorite things because I can just restock all, like, everything I don't, like, if I over collect, it all pops up in here and I could restock at when I get here. Thank you, Stream Elements. Everybody, please remember, hydrate, food, rate, restaurant, medicate. Do anything you need to do to take care of you, and remember you're loved. Dan Quick. I fucking love Trash Dragon.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Dragon. Yes.
I hope Corvin and the others are doing better than I am.
Sup?
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Olvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down?
I thought he said that mime. The mime just over here attacking folk.
Who's Corvin?
He's their foreman, and a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvin, his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed
They're
himself
dangerous. Yeah, they
for
are.
my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
Nobody would hear them coming. That's true.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us
Mime
as well.
D&D character. Gross.
You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm also watching Fortune Fire. Fun. And this guy said, what did he say?
I forgot.
Something's in there and I want it. Those Egyptians had their act together. I don't like them wearing dresses, though. What? The fuck did he just... What? Heals 84 health over a short time. Ooh, I could dye things later. Fun. Went out of his way to say this. Nobody asked, what the fuck does that even mean? Alright, like, I want to talk to you, sir. Posh check and a hydrate, okay. Thank you. Why won't it let me talk to this dude? Oh, right, because everything's closed right now. I forgot. I'm not allowed to shop at all. As if gender roles exist. Kilts, togas. Okay, so, yeah. Go to this one first, because I'm pretty sure this is drinking with a friend.
Hey, Milda. Milda. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Just make your fucking sword, honestly.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me.
Everything Olvin
Not
does
even
seems to
worn
be a
out my
problem.
special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before.
Boars and berries
Anyway,
stew.
Next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. More than ale.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, no trouble.
Your last customer mentioned you're cooking like where I'm headed. I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat, and...
Horizon Zero
a
chef,
handful of
literally.
leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Milduf. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
Aww.
Don't let anyone push you around, okay?
if you say so.
That's what gratitude sounds like. Is the saddest thing I've ever heard. My friend is supposedly in here somewhere. So nobody else has red hair, or literally no. He's you, by the way. Oh, who's that? I can't do anything with that yet.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew? Down
Yes.
for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick.
You know how
Got
people
bodies
freeze
to
yogurt
bury
for
from the
dog enrichment?
bristlebacks,
Yes.
The work stoppage. Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew
I
and
did this
knocking
to
some heads
myself.
together can't fix eventually.
Did what?
So about Olvend.
Around here, everything's about Olvend.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding
What I just
Barrelite
said.
would need
Oh!
stone and timber.
You froze yogurt
So
for your
he
enrichment.
jangled purses all over Mainspring,
There's nothing wrong with that.
investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvend?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
Not
A
pig
writ
diddle.
that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the
An asteroid,
claims
that's a
to
good
pour in
idea.
the shards and expand their business. And since Olvend has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Mm-hmm.
Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Olvend was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvend?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvend has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been
This
trying
dude's
to
a
rile up the
prick.
workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids.
That's true.
Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
I like her gloves.
Damn Karja slavers.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
I like you. Aw. I like you too, Ace. Oh, there's another quest there.
We are on the same side here, Owen. The Bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the car
All right.
Bristlebacks into the valley. Sent them straight.
What do you want, Olvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought?
Oh, I hate him already. Look at him.
Whistle blown. All you have to do is have your soldiers remove the Bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it. What other choice?
Just gonna write more on my character. Hey.
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to
He
the
looks like a
Sun?
sad Undertaker. He kind of does.
Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior.
What is?
Olfund Freehold, at your service.
I hate him.
So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this?
Like if the Undertaker has depression and ate his feelings. Kinda, yeah.
Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
What does everyone comment on her beauty? I
Bristlebacks,
don't
of
know.
course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all
That
the good
stress guy didn't
Osseram
win, so I'm happy.
laborers of
Good.
this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape.
I hate this dude.
I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment
Yeah.
here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside.
Oh,
The
this
Carja
guy
risk
is
nothing,
awful.
while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town. But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is gonna get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
I feel like this tavern is the main feature.
To the claim! Savior, over here. Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvin's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd.
Is it?
But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer.
I bet you fucking
considerable
Ulvin
bounty in return.
brought them in.
Help me shut Ulvin up.
So I think I told you I saved my character to be a priestess while her brother is allowed to become chief? Yes.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvin blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvin's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape.
Her brother is an homage to Chadwick as T'Challa.
Find a
Aww.
way to live with him.
I like that.
I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Carja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
And her son wants to be like him. I love it. And this man just touched Hawk Cole's bareheaded. I bet he's feeling great.
Be welcome, Elven.
Oh, I gotta fix that. That's gonna drive me nuts. That's better. Oh no, I didn't change it at all. He didn't flinch. What? He touched it like it was a piece of cake. That's... There we go. I would love to shop. But I'm not allowed to shop here until the whistle blows. Anyway, yeah, her son is like chipped egg where he's learning and still clinging to his mom. Aww. And also knocked down small. I'm trying to remember how to do the explosive thing. Okay, so strike, strike, strike. Tap R2. Okay. Trying to figure out what feat I'd give her. Ooh, that's a hard choice. So tap. So in this game, it's just gather everything always, because it goes to the stash.
This whole area is rigged with tripwires. It's always something.
Maybe telekinetic or telepathy? Telepathy? Those are both really good ones. It's a hard choice. Thank you, Stream Mounts. Everybody, please remember, hydrate, food, hydrate, restaurant, medicate.
I'll see what I can do.
Do anything you could do to take care of you, and remember you're loved.
Could hit it with acid.
Is it just a one? Really? I want to try an acid shot.
There goes a piece. That's the last one.
Make the forge. Tripwires handy. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. See, you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south.
Okay.
Then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do.
South, after more bristlebacks?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt,
gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
I love me and my tripcasters.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed
Brain
up
hurt.
and ran amok.
Close eyes.
Lucky for me, I've got you
Vengeance!
and the Vanguard swooping in time to time to save my backside.
No, posture check too. Thank you.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
Well, like someone.
Let me guess. Ulvund.
Vengeance. Yes.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulvund discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that Jeff Bucket set my workshop on fire.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
I should
Close
get
eyes.
going.
Yes. Close eyes.
Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Listen to friend. Yeah.
Maybe.
Just do a listen
After I
and
get
relax.
things under control. So Erend headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Tripcasters allow you to place various... Well... Enemies that trigger a tripwire will receive shock damage as well as shock buildup, indicated by an icon. When the buildup blah 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 cannot move while it's shocked. Yeah, whatever.
Tracks. Maybe
Well,
Erend's,
yeah.
or Vanguard's. Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Not my problem. Looks like they were busy. Okay. Still following Erend. I think I hear Erend.
Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Damn.
Another one down. Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. Nope.
Running sounds like shaky bag of rice. Kind of, I see it. That's right, Erend. You kicked that robot's ass. Damn.
Just a hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Erend!
Unnecessary jump. Yes. That's a pig.
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest. If I find where these machines are made, I might Bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Ow. 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 Coil is now available in your inventory. Unlock coil slots in your weapons by upgrade. Okay.
Aloy, you might have to
I'll need these later, for sure.
meet me halfway. Ah!
You idiot.
Ah. Caught me in my best, as usual.
I actually don't think Aaron is a love interest to her. I feel like he reminds her of Dad. Kind of, yeah.
How bad is it?
Smelly. Just a little.
Who needs ribs, huh?
Who needs ribs?
Oh, I'm good. Huh. Okay, well,
Dad or like
didn't come
brother
all the way to
slash
the dump
uncle?
just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west.
Smelly pig, yeah.
And what I did at the Spire, what we did.
He reminds me of Ross. Kind of, yeah. Less controlled, but yeah.
There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy.
Ross
now.
the Frost has no common sense. Yeah.
I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Yeah, what else is there?
Alone.
Aaron, you old bitch.
That figures.
Aaron! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Sorry,
Oh,
Alex, shut
your
up.
blood is
Honestly.
coming. This just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry?
Wow.
Yeah, that'd be a first.
There we
Where's
go.
this coming from?
About time somebody's
Yeah, forget it.
telling her it.
It's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, you took off. You left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear.
I mean, she's been so...
What
Yeah,
kind of person does that?
She's been awful. Someone who doesn't have time for this. Someone who had a good reason. Someone who had no other choice. That's the one I'm gonna go
Erend,
with.
look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but... what I've been doing... life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
Your life on Earth?
Literally, people
Everything
died for her.
dies
You had a
unless
reason.
I
Yeah.
succeed.
Well, then let me help. Oh,
You can't. There's no machine to fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do, I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
oh, so much for being useful. Okay.
Erend! By the forge.
Guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
Girl,
No,
you literally only
neither
come to
of
me
us
when they
will.
do something for you. Literally.
Obviously. We'll make it without you. I said we're good, Aloy. Oh. Go on ahead.
What are you standing around for then? Help me off this thing.
Aloy's
That doesn't sound good.
bad, right? Like,
Handle
she's...
that one on your own. We'll only slow you down.
Girl, what you could be doing, you can't explain it because you don't want... Literally. Like, she has some redeeming qualities, but they're really overshadowed by her inability to have consideration for others. There's nothing that said you had to be alone. Literally. It's just... Part of it is because, like, she spent 19 years with only Rost. Just say you traumatized, moved on. Exactly. Exactly. You were ostracized. You were outcasted. And that fucked you up. Admit it. Admit it, and people start to understand. People stop pestering you about it as much. What the fuck?
There's the quarry Thurles mentioned. One less machine. And it's full of bristlebacks.
Fuck. Like, entire armies fought for it. Literally! Fuck you. Fuck you.
Those asses should have brought friends.
Ow. That hurt a lot. That abandonment got nothing to go with. Yeah.
Another one down.
Come here.
One less machine.
Crazy pig. Yeah. Ow! Fuck. Okay, close eyes. Yes.
That's it. Smash him to scrap.
Another one down. There. Quarry's safe.
Shred Ranger, come on over here. We gotta talk. Over here, girl. I want to thank you. I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself old. We
Oh, I
tried to
like her.
hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people. But we
I love this lady, me too.
Without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work. But Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Ulvin's claim, digging out stone to show up Barren Light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short.
Thank you for the door.
I've seen those blasted things in the dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come
Vengeance.
I'm not sure. At least
Ha!
not yet.
Nice.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Ulvin blows that
Posture
thing.
check.
Because if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
And a
Ulvin has
hydrate,
that
thank
much
you.
power?
Down to 2,
He's got
damn.
the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we
2
stood a
whole
better
pawns,
chance
I'm
with the
sorry.
bristlebacks.
I need to get going.
Second, now you have none.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chainscrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Ulvin the good news. What he's...
Fire! Arson!
And maybe this embassy can finally happen.
Trash dragon, gay die, chaos! Might as well do this here. Fire, gay die. Listen. Out of context, that sounds really bad. In context, it still kind of sounds really bad.
Javad said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back.
I'm listening. Yeah, it's... I ain't got much to say.
Dead bristleback by the falls. Gotta check it out. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up.
If I do a sleep, get straight for it. I hope you do a sleep. You deserve it. And it's okay if you do. And thank you for saying good stream. And if you do, I'll talk to you in the morning. I want at least 10 in my bag at all times. I bet you that's a cauldron. I just realized what I'm doing. That's probably a cauldron, right? Level 7. What level am I? I'm level 4. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing this one yet. Probably shouldn't be doing any of the quests I'm doing. I'll just keep going. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? So this game already, the leveling is a lot different.
I think I have enough bitter leaf.
Because before, I was like, just following the story, I was doing quests that were like 5 levels below me. What is this? Pretty.
It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested.
You have found a piece of greenshine, a rare and valuable resource. Hidden all over the world, greenshine can be used for upgrading certain weapons and outfits, or trading with specific merchants. Interesting.
I have charged off the cliff above. I should keep going up the trail.
But yeah, I was doing quests that were like 10 levels below me, just doing the main story. Now I've done just the main story, and I'm still like 3 levels below this all the side quests I have.
An old mine. And a lot of broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from?
Bet you it's a cauldron.
Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt. Okay, let's see where this leads.
What's that? Oh, it's just mushrooms.
The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way.
Thank you, stream elements. Every day, please remember, hydrate, food rate, restorate, medicate. Do anything you need to do to take care of you and remember you're loved. Still really like that sound.
Bristlebacks. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around. Shut that machine down quick with shock ammo.
Mature fungus can be struck to release a cloud of spores that may obstruct vegetables. Interesting. Weakness to electricity, which I don't have access to yet. I do have that. Okay, that was... I've made a mistake here, I think. Oh, there's my first death of the game, actually. You're killed by a bristleback. Target and remove its tusks with tear to impact its attacks. Or shoot its rear canisters with corresponding element arrows to trigger a damaging explosion. Thank you for the rape, Ez.
There's smoke from deeper in the mine. Explosion?
Okay, I was hoping that I would do more with that.
Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from.
Can I modify them right now? I don't think so. I think I can't modify anything except... Oh, I can. Oh, I can't until I upgrade them, though. Yeah. So I have all the coils, but I can't do anything with it.
There's a lot of smoke. Looks like the mine runs pretty far back. There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. This note's addressed to Obernd. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Whoever must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. That should let Javad know what I found.
I knew it was going to be Obernd's fault. What was the other quest that I had to do? Excuse me. I'm also going to get... One of the rewards for this is an Oseram Artificer, which sounds dope.
So Obernd was secretly blasting in the mine. Trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where?
Oh, is there supposed to be more? Nope. It's gonna turn out that there's a cauldron here or something. But I couldn't go any farther. I think. I'm gonna check now because I'm not sure. And I don't trust myself. I think I saw something over here as well. Yeah.
A dead bristleback down there? The cart tracks must have given way under it.
I actually really like that thing. I also saw another little side tunnel over here. I can't do that without fire. Yeah, okay, so yeah, there's nothing else. Okay. Guys, I'm really enjoying this game so far. It's the kind of game I could just play for hours, I feel. Also, look how fucking pretty this is. We haven't even got to the main part of the game. Like, the game takes place in the Forbidden West. We haven't got there yet.
A trap. Looks like someone's been trying to keep this trail clear.
You're pretty? Aw, thank you, Ez. You're pretty too.
You up the mountain.
Okay, I'm going the wrong way anyways.
Well, where these people are, I guess they want to be left alone.
Yeah, I might as well just go do that. Well, first I have to go to the tavern and talk to him about where it came from.
Time to get Ulvin to blow the whistle, then what east to Barrenlight.
And I'll be able to fucking shop.
What news do you bring?
Picked up the Bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think.
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. How did you get...
I asked...
Oh, I've already read all this.
Like Ulvin?
Ulvin's not. He's been around long. I'll find... I have to.
I need to go.
Of course.
So that quest isn't done, I guess? Yeah, that has to wait till after the embassy. I don't want to go to the mines right now, because it's far away.
If I'm gonna find out where the Bristlebacks came from, I need to head further west. Another reason to get the embassy going?
You! I know you see me!
Still here, I see.
I cleared out all the Bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Every single one of them.
You've recovered from your shock. Time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
What?
The Bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Mm.
And Ulvin has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
There we go.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
He looks so pissed. Merchants are now available. You can purchase new equipment, restock your resources, and sell unneeded items at merchants. Items in the valuables to sell category are always safe to sell. There are many types of merchants. Stitchers sell protective new outfits. Hunters sell powerful new weapons. Herbalists sell valuable potions, and cooks sell skill-boosting food. All the merchants have their own unique stock. Visit a new merchant whenever you encounter one. But I want...
Well, the Chainscrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barrenlight.
Couple things I want to do first. See if I can upgrade my stuff. Specifically my hunting bow.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Fire hunting. And a serum specialty, this mid-range bow delivers precise fire payloads that burn enemies. The warrior bow, commonly used by Kharja military, the fast-firing bow is suited for close range. Sharpshoot, yes please. Commonly spotted atop Plainsong's dishes, this bow is a slow firing rate to deliver precise, powerful shots at long range. which could destroy components instead of tearing them off. I need a fucking charging circulator. I don't have the shit for that. Can afford the fire one, though. Smoke bombs. Interesting.
Come back anytime.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
An ammo that deals fire damage is now available in your inventory. Use your focus to scan enemies and see. Blah, 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 blah. Speaking of, let's go put that in. Because, like, my bow does regular and acid. That bow does fire and acid. That's a little annoying. Deploy smoke bombs to confuse nearby enemies.
Shop just opened up, and I've got a backlog of orders, so wouldn't hold my breath.
Armor is my trade.
Ooh, a classic. The iconic outfit of notable former outcast, tailor-made for stealthy hunting. I kind of like the armor I've got going on right now, because it's 2 concentration and potent medicine. That's critical strike and power. Oh, that's sold out. Yeah, I'll stick with the one I've got. Wait, what's... Oh, I thought that was... Actually, what I'm gonna do... Oh, that's right. Yeah, I could go grab that quick. Just need a charger circulator. Because I want a sharpshooter. Third, hey Cal, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Oh, and a posture check right off the top. Not much crackling going on today, I'm sorry. Oh, hydrate as well, thank you. Vengeance! Ha! Nice. How's it going, Cal? Hello. Hi. It's going kind of rough today. How about you? I'm okay. I'm sorry you're having a rough day. Any fun Valentine's Day celebrations? Not really. I just gamed, hung out with Ez. That's pretty much it. I don't really celebrate holidays of any sort. I need the... Jesus. What about you? Now I'm alone for a few days as always. I've never had a Valentine. There's nothing special about it, to be honest. It's just another day. In my opinion, at least. I need a very specific item. That's fair. I guess it's just another reminder that I'm single and might be forever. No, you won't. You'll find the perfect person. I have no doubt. Need a fucking canister.
Come on.
Fingers crossed, you will. I have missed it. At least this is true. Give me your canister or circulator. Hey, I got it. All to get a bow. We do have Misty. Though, pets could be a pain. They get expensive very quickly. I just had to pay a big bill for my cat the other day. He, randomly just stopped eating, started getting really sick. So I brought him to the vet. Turns out he was eating cat litter and hair, so it was messing up his stomach. He was completely fine. That was a $1,500 bill. Indeed, if they weren't, I would have gotten Misty a buddy already. Yeah. Sharpshooter bows are powerful, highly accurate long-range weapons. They have reduced accuracy when firing while moving and cannot be aimed while sliding. Remember, shoot elemental arrows, detonate canisters of the same elemental type.
Shop just opened up and I've got a backlog of orders.
Stealth, power, and protection.
Okay, so before I do that quest, I want to go do the mine. It's got 2 points. I don't really care about Trapper. What's this? Provide more healing? Yeah. What's this give me? I would very rarely do that. Someday I hope I can afford a new friend for Missy Night. I hope so too. Yes, please. But yeah, like, just this week, or last week, I had to pay $1,500 for Lucky. That's insanity. I started questioning if I even liked Lucky. Is there, like, no tall neck in this area? Weird.
Eyes up here, brother.
Hope this tastes as good as it looks.
It's literally called bitter leaf. I don't know what I would do if I had a vet bill like that. Even Missy's last was 130. It was different. Yeah, no, it's a credit card, is what happens, and then it's been really shitty too, because late 2020, early Remy's big vet bill, and then late 2021 was Minnie's expensive vet bill, and then 2022 was Bambi's expensive vet bill, and then now 2023 it was Lucky's expensive vet bill. So it's just like constant. By the time we get caught up, it's yeah, they're really taking. Yeah, they are, and it's pissing me off. Well, the thing is, like, Remy unfortunately is gone now, and Minnie, Lucky, and Bambi are all 12. Are those just burrowers? Yeah.
Machine doesn't like fire.
Yeah, they're all 12. Rip Remy. Is that how it's spelled? It's R-E-M-M-I. I spelled it funky to make her feel special. Sorry for that. It was a few years ago now. That was the big vet bill. It's she was very sick and she's not anymore. So that's how I'm trying to focus on it. Indeed, yeah. Ow! But yeah, and now all the animals I have are classified as senior. So I just know that more vet bills are coming up. Am I going the right way? I'm not. Well, I don't know if I ever updated you, but yeah, it seems Missy's issues were mostly related to moving stress and increased heat, it seems. She hasn't wheezed again, and she's drinking pretty good. I'm really happy to hear, because I was not updated. I'm really, really happy to hear that.
Dyer can make use of this. Smoke. Coming from where Arnav said I'd find his crew.
Rope burn. Getting burnt because we don't wear gloves.
This must be the mine Arnav told me about.
Her only issue is she has some scabbing and itching, but no bugs. I finally made a connection that the only new introduction was Triss, so she may be like, that's a possibility.
That looks like the foreman Arnav mentioned. I should check in with him.
What have I done? You good?
I'm okay. Thank you, Corvin.
Corvin? Arnav sent me. I'm...
Not now.
Easy. What happened?
Explosion in the mine. Water flooded the whole place. Some of my guys are still... They're still down there. I can't stop.
You've done enough. I need to know exactly what happened.
What is Churrus?
We used controlled blast to open up new veins in the mountain. One of them must have gone wrong. I can't... I have to go.
Are you hurt?
I'll live. The others. Please.
Alright, calm down, sir. I can do this.
How many are still down there? Corvin, how many?
Two. Two, I think. Two more.
I'll do what I can.
Find the missing miners. Chorus, pronounced Churrus. That's not how it's spelled at all. Those bastards are like liquid cat treats that come in little tubes, kind of like Go-Gurt for cats. Okay.
Those two miners, quick.
Am I gonna be able to dive? Yep. Oh, that's gross.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
That helps. Cause like...
The miners. One of them doesn't look too good.
Not going anywhere. I think I'm starting to see things.
Are you okay?
Who are you?
Corvin sent me. Are you hurt?
My leg. I was a little too close to the blast.
What happened?
We were blasting in the farthest tunnel, but the scaffolding didn't hold. It collapsed. I think it blocked the drainage shaft. Water started flooding the place as quick as I drink ale. I barely managed to drag us here.
So something's keeping the water inside the tunnels.
What are you thinking?
I've got an idea. Are there more explosives?
Are you crazy? Yeah. Should still be some up top, but you'll need these fuses. Are you crazy? You can't move, and I'm not leaving you. It's not like she can make.
Yeah, they're actually good for cats in the brand I get because they're grain-free and liquid is good for kitties' diet. Okay.
I need to find whatever's blocking that drainage shaft and blow it sky high. Hopefully without bringing them up. Almost there. Made it. There's the debris blocking the shaft. If I can reach those explosives up on that track, maybe I can blast through the blockage. I should try getting them closer.
They say loves them, but the love may not be meant to be if the scratching stops now that she's no longer getting Churrus. Yeah. I understand. It sucks. That's how I feel about the foods I eat. Okay. Yeah, I tried stopping any other minor thing that might be causing her allergies, but nothing worked. And last night, yeah, yeah. And if that's what it is, hopefully it's sucks that she won't be able to have it anymore. But sometimes we can't have the things we love.
I'm a cloud of spores if I shoot that. Maybe I can.
It's exactly like it would suck that she can't have them, but it would be good to know the issue and that it would exactly. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oh, I've been spotted.
Okay. Rude. There we go. But you said your cats are all seniors. You have dogs. I have one dog, who is technically a senior as well.
I need to find a way up to the. I should follow those tracks. See if they lead to the explosives.
What tracks? Puppy, how many cats do you have? I have 2. Lucky and Minnie. Both of them are 12. And then I have Bambi, who is also 12. Though Minnie might be 13. Lucky might actually be 13 too. They were all rescues, kind of, so we don't actually know 100%. Okay. Babies apply to any agent animal. They'll always be babies. Correct. Oh, this is giving me claustrophobia. No, I have to go that way, though. And I'm not allowed to open anything, apparently. Which is really annoying, but whatever. What? Oh, I bet you I went the wrong way. Oh yeah, Misty is pretty young. She's 4, almost 4.5, which is wild and kind of scary. I feel like she's aged so fast. I've had her since she was a baby. Aww. I feel that. Yeah, that was the way it came in, so this is a different route. That's what confused me.
There's the explosives, up on the track. Just need to get across somehow. Might be a good idea to drop that ladder.
Okay. That water drained fast.
Trick. Oh, guess that got its attention.
What? Oh. So I'm asking a lot of questions. Ask away. I don't mind answering questions. I don't mind asking questions ever. Ask what above the apologies. Oh. Have you had them all for a while, or are they older? Oh, they were all Kim's animals before I came into Kim's life. But Kim has had Bambi since she was a puppy. Like, literally, like, she was... Bambi's mother is Kim's mom's dog, was Kim's mom's dog. And then Lucky and Minnie were both belonged to roommates of Kim. And when they moved out, they just left the cats. I think she's had those two for 10 years, maybe more.
She's so dead. We don't know that.
Nice, yeah.
You did it.
I thought you blew yourself up.
Are you two okay from here?
I can get this idiot down. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
Kid? I guess I'm only 19, but still.
Better let Corvin know his men are all right.
I forgot if I've told you how Misty came to be in my life, but she's my first pet as an adult. Ooh, I don't think you have told me the story.
I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvund, he kept pushing and pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvund can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Probably a good thing.
Will you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress.
Ulvund's name keeps coming up, and it's never good.
Thank you, Huntress.
Sooner or later, someone's
I'll see the
gonna have
last
to
two
deal
make
with
it
him.
out. Thank you, Huntress.
Well, she's the one good thing that came of my mom's ex-boyfriend. A stray cat showed up outside his house. We think she was dumped because he lives in the middle of nowhere. The stray
I'll see
sees
the
no.
last two make it out.
I should be able to just fast travel there, can I not? I don't want to fast travel that. I want to fast travel there. Well, I'm glad you have her. Because Minnie's adorable. Or Misty is adorable. I love her very much. All the time. Every time you send a picture, I love it. Hey, thank you, Stream Elements. Everybody, please remember, hydrate, food rate, rest rate, medicate. Do anything you need to do to take care of you, and remember you are loved. I'm gonna save real before I continue. Actually, first, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quickly. So go ahead and look at that little bit of the map for now. I'm gonna run to the bathroom very quickly and grab myself another cup of coffee. So I will be back very shortly. And I am back. It just so happened around the time she was born that I was looking into getting an emotional support animal on campus with me. So after she was a few months old, she moved into my dorm. 'Twas meant to be. Oh, I love that. Her mom, Smokey, has 3 girls. One is Misty, of course. One is Sophia, and excuse me, my little brother's cat, and one is Luna, who is my older brother's cat, who now lives with his ex-roommate. Okay. Those are all really good names. Who am I talking to?
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errand vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says.
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, buddies. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Missy was the only long-haired cat. I was gonna pick up Sophia if you're curious. Of course. Absolutely. I always want to see animal pictures.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway.
Oh, I got 2 skill points. quiet movement. Yes, please. I want this one. Because I really want this ability. So. Ooh, what's this one? Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Oh, I have lots more points still. There we go. Now I can just briefly turn myself invisible. I want that. First I had sent a pic of Misty from a few days ago, but I had just sent one of Sophia. Okay, I'll go look right now. I love that picture of Misty. Just a little. I think I think you might have sent me pictures of Sophia before, because that looks very familiar. Thank you for the hydrate.
If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first.
I think I sent one when I made the clay model of her for me. Yeah, I think so. You have equipped a Valor Surge. Valor Surges are extremely powerful, rare abilities that can instantly turn the tide of a fight. Build up your Valor Surge bar and unleash the ultimate power. Earn Valor through tactical gameplay, and when a segment of Valor Surge bar is full, activate the Valor Surge by opening your weapon wheel L1 and tapping R1. Unlock it. Okay. So yeah, I could do this, and then right-click R1 when I have it to turn invisible.
Alvin said no one. But she did it.
Can I upgrade anything? Probably not. No. That's how I upgrade my fucking quivers, isn't it? I never even checked. Yep. I don't know if I've seen all your babies. If you ever want to share, I also always welcome animal pics. To be honest, I don't have many pictures of my animals because I don't, I'm not a picture kind of guy, but I could probably find a couple. That's valid. I take so many pics of Missy, probably too much. Nah. I have a fair amount of pictures of Remy, from when she was still around, but not of anybody else. She's just so dang cute all the time on Whispers. Exactly. Nothing wrong with that. I love showing her off too, as you could hear by how much I mentioned her. Absolutely. Still, like I said, nothing wrong with it. Looking for a raccoon. I appreciate listening to my ramblings. Of course! You guys listen to me. Boar. Squirrel. Boar. Boar. That's what friends are for. Exactly. I'm just tired of the fucking arrows. There you go, I got one. It's a squirrel. There we go. Yeah, that didn't count. Great. There we go. Okay, so that's for the hunter arrow. Jay's, so I have to shoot him. I saw Jay's like right over here is the thing. But couple of squirrels. That's... I'm never gonna make this shots. Hey, got it. Oh, that's in No Man's Land only. I don't know where that is. Yeah, I can't do that one yet. So there's no... Apparently there's just no foxes here. Okay.
About time that whistle blew.
Ulvin must be
Can't do those ones yet. Can't do those ones yet.
And the nurse goes, "Oh, I see it. It's out of the bowl."
Alright, let's go over at a charger, I guess.
High time you made up your mind. So let's hear it.
Nah, don't worry about these ones. Excuse me. I feel like this one's gonna focus a lot more on me,
I can override one of these chargers. I have to go in quiet so I don't spook the herd.
Right in the booty. Interesting. It looks like I could pick things up as well.
Machines are quick. Part of the sun done before the Forbidden West. And Karja Horn. That means the Embassy starting soon. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
Ooh, rope casters. Interesting. Just tear out. Interesting. Can't afford it, but I might be able to sell things for it. Oh, I still can't get it because I don't have a leap lasher. Whatever that is.
A pleasure trading with a true machine hunter.
Is that the savior of Meridian?
Well, that's just a cut.
Always nice to see new faces.
There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few.
Of course.
You're in a sour mood?
That broken ribs will do that to you.
Right.
Gentlemen?
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Huh. I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's
Erend is pissed at her.
Helped Avad pick up
Rightfully
the
so.
pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. And I took a month to bury Ursa in the clay. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, that's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all onto the table.
about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
Good to know.
Keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. No matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Oh, yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one
errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Lighten up, Paif. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh out there.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort.
Yeah,
really
well.
Seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed.
What?
Commander
Why?
Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't.
Of course not.
Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Oseram salvagers, a few especially brazen Carja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. Now we're open, once the Tanakh have left.
You said something about Tanakh's marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paif over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
Aww.
It was indeed.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Carja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Carja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
God, I hate missions where I have to walk.
Soldier?
Sir? We got anything for her?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tenakth sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be kept.
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tenakth are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tenakth horn has sounded. Not even the Sith.
I'm gonna jump over the edge.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
This fucker. How's it going, Varl?
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! The gate stays sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard! You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
God damn it. I really don't like having a companion is the thing.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tenakth, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy had...
Ooh, I came in time to see you walk somewhere. Hey! Yeah, here you go.
We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh,
How's it going, Cat?
Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Damn sexy. Yeah. This is the 2nd game, actually. So this is all new to me. Thanks for the shout out for Cat. I appreciate it.
That is the line between East and West.
cross it and die.
Hold
I
on
love
now.
your armor.
Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
I also love your sword.
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
That's how Fashav managed to survive all these years.
A fearless, red-headed Nora.
He became a marshal.
You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you, knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both.
Ooh,
If
smart.
Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times.
Yep, they
Chief
are.
Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
Hey, Cal, thank you so
Quite a
much for the
story,
bits.
but not a quick
You
one.
really didn't have to do that, but I really, really appreciate
Though
it.
I
Thank
suppose
you.
neither of us is going anywhere.
Game money, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you.
Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well.
I really appreciate it.
I
Thank
marched
you.
with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to...
Happy Valentine's Day. Hey, yeah.
I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands...
I just got home from a friend's place, and they had the first game on the table. I told him I can't play this game. About here, and they saunter for me when I pop in. Of course. Always here to make my viewers happy.
I lost so much
That's what I'm
blood
here
on
to
the
do,
way,
right?
I was white as a
Just
corpse when they
entertain.
threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down. and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the cool route. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the cool route is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes.
No, just had a
There's no
giggle about
ordinary
Dragon being
trial.
this sexy redhead.
It doesn't
I
pit
mean,
men against each other, at least not
why not?
directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
Trust me, I know.
know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the cool route must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakths still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it.
Yeah.
The truth is, though, the Carja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Carja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace.
That's good.
Looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Carja.
The Carja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Carja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field.
Yeah.
It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Carja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do.
Good for him.
I've never seen markings like those on a Carja before.
The Carja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
I really like this guy.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands.
Kinda have a little crush going on him, but perhaps I should grab a bite to distract me.
And it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Okay.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all three clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Damn it.
The Carja have opened the gates.
BRB, of course. I like how I'm on the west side.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regalla. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
That's a Velociraptor. That is a Velociraptor robot. A Velocibot. She is riding a Velocibot.
Lancers! Form up!
I want to ride a Velocibot. This is an issue.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Oh snap.
Silence. Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up! Get to cover! Archers! Keep them back!
I want a Velocibot.
Left flank to the Carja! Run them down!
take it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
Am I gonna do anything?
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Yeah, right now it's very much a Watcher cinematic kind of thing. Honestly.
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
We're spotted.
From where? There, thank you.
Ross has it locked up.
Firing now! Don't stop the movement! She died!
Oh my god!
Cut them all down!
I can keep going.
There we go, there we go. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Just you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse.
That's gonna go boom. on, come on, come on.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Get over here.
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Oh, I want it. I want it so badly.
You're next, girl.
I want it.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through a shield if I damage it enough.
Look, now you won't have a sidekick. That's okay. I really don't want one.
Gotta get through that shield.
I want it so badly.
Much better. There, now's my chance. Give it up. Shield regenerated.
I need fire.
Break his guard. Gotta take down that shield. Gotta break through its block. Can't do much.
I want it so badly. We're not good against... Oh, it's strong against fire. Fuck.
Stopping me. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
I didn't mean to do that.
Take down that shield. I've got to break that shield. There, he's exposed.
That won't stop me!
There we go. Give me your shield. Give me your fucking shield. Damn it.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No!
Just
It was
no.
an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades, mark this day. Today you have decimated the Marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out.
I want the Velocibot. Dude, his arm is gone.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you?
That's the plan.
Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
Shit.
It's salvage time, boys.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Give me that shield. Give it to me.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Okay. I'll take a glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
It's too bad about Nozar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
good.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that.
Ooh.
Remnants of some forgotten war.
Yeah, I bet.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
Interesting.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram Delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Okay.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay, so I want to go to my map and look. So this is a big area that I've explored already. Look at this fucking map. I'm so excited. What's this? Oh, right. Yeah. Got skill points. I've been doing a lot of spear fighting, so I should consider this. Immediately break an enemy's weapon guard and leave them vulnerable. Oh, that's combo. I hate combos. Deal more damage. Energized. I don't really care about that. I like passive boosts. Eh. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. That's salvage. The Shieldwing, in his energy-based glider, repurposed from machine technology. Hold squirrel in air to deploy and glide. I love it.
It's always good to have extra. So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
It's nice to know that she's at least, like, taking a good part of,
The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
because he likes causing chaos. That's not true. He doesn't give a damn about chaos. He probably had... it would have had to be a trade, because that's all he cares about. Let's go grab... There's so much stuff to get. Quick save. I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick because I still want to do another hour or so. So I'll be right back, guys. And I am back. Not that Rule 34 ever needs proving, but wowza. What happened? Oh, and I wanted to... Because I'm definitely going to do that as soon as possible. Vertical shock traps are now available to craft and place. These special traps can damage flying targets as well as enemies on the ground and will stun vulnerable targets with shock damage. Ooh.
Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
I just want to grab this. So just hold square, right? Simple. Oh, this is sketchy. Let's do it.
Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now.
I love it.
Something's going on at that camp.
Look like rusted buckets of scrap. You really think you can do that? If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. I was at Barren Light when the Tenakth attacked. Nasty business. But every codger in Oseram is thankful you drove them off.
So what are you doing out here?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure in the West. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that's ready to take advantage.
Of course.
We'll buy any scrap you got. And
Good
if
to know.
you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
Good to know.
And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'm interested.
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy.
So we could take contracts as well. That's interesting.
Read that contract before going on the hunt.
Want to read this contract? Following contract bestowed. encounter only at least one shelllocker. The salvage can begin where there's payment for service rendered. Compass have been provided at the marked passage. Hunter understands that accepting this contract involves blah blah blah. But please don't die. I really need those parts, of course. Oh, I'm not doing anything until I... What's that bird symbol? Unknown Skydrifter site? Oh, I don't like this. That is a dragon.
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down
Leap Lasher.
to buy Zero Dawn time. Looks like they've set up camp close to Barren Light. I should see what they're up to. They've got riders patrolling the area. Better be careful. Could fire that machine with shock ammo.
I'm not doing anything until I deal with the Tallneck.
I'm still getting a signal from my focus. Tallneck. If I override it, I can get data on the surrounding area.
This is a scrapper.
Can always count on a pack of scrappers to carve up any salvage. Sound. The Tallneck must be close by. The riders are checking the data on the surrounding area.
Oh, I could use campfires to travel without... Okay.
Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that Tallneck easily
How the
enough.
fuck do I know what a satellite is?
Down it goes.
Yeah, there's a lot more spear fighting in this one. I gotta go. Thank you for the stream. Of course. Thank you for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a great night.
Power generator. Looks dead.
Stop running, please. I spent the evening with several people I live, including y'all. It's good. All right. Well, I hope the rest of your night is as good as the night has been. Ha! Nice. Posture check. And a hydrate. Hey. Come on.
Console. Power though.
I can make that.
Can't climb any higher, but looks like this thing can rotate. If I can figure out a way to turn the power back on, I'll be able to move things around and find a way up.
Okay, so the power generator was below. The Western Grand Array proudly presents the Eyes to the Heavens exhibit. Blur visitors explore the history. Special viewing. Want to see our antennas moving down the track? Ping our visitors information center to get data. That was crap. Roger just bit my head off because he found my little addition to the Dishes protocol. Who cares what he thinks? The Taurus left it. Every dish aligning one after the other. Playing their signed note over the alarm speakers. All perfectly placed. Music is math after all. Scientists who did it. Whatever. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. I'll go check Doe and Ra. They've been sluggish. Might have to clean their alignment. What? Ooh. I need a way to get to that.
Power supply. Disconnected from the main power line. This should get that generator below the dish going. There's the generator. Got this power supply to get it running.
There we go.
Power's back. I should check that console I found in there. Let's see what this thing does.
Error. Dish alignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
Machinery's jammed. I'm still not high enough to reach the tarmac. I'll untangle the dish. Let me climb higher. Must be easy. The environment turns out. It takes time to get inside my dishes.
There we go.
I should be able to get to that tarmac now. Just in the right spot. Looks like I'm waiting to glide onto the tarmac. Just gotta time it right.
Okay.
It's gonna leave a mark.
At least I didn't die. It's just annoying. I have to reclimb the whole goddamn thing. And I just didn't activate my thing because I forgot to. So a habit I'm gonna have to get back into.
Things holding up? There we go. Time to override. It's all right. It's done.
There we go.
Tarmac said activate other machines.
Oh damn. That's a 3, 4 more turtlenecks or 5 turtlenecks. I kind of like that it gives like the, it's still faded. Plain Song. And that's Silence. No, it's Trapper that I need salvage for. Oh, that's Traps and Tripwires. Survivors, probably. Low health regen is nice. Eh. I want to do more of this. But I also want to do more of this. That heals me. Eh. This is Hunter. That's Trapper. This is Hunter. Do better concentration. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, guys. Let's go see Silence. I mean, he's absolutely not going to be there, but... What's that? Rumor.
You ever hear of Machine Strike, Red? It's a Tenakth game. Very strategic, I hear. It's starting to make its way east. I've been thinking of asking my buddy Salma over in Chainscrape to teach me.
Sounds like fun. Maybe I'll give it a try sometime.
That's it? Learning accordion, thanks.
An outlander, yes? Only a miracle can save us from the blight. For that, all we can do is pray. That won't stop me from charming as ever.
No, I'll have to go in there. The Utaru are very, private people.
I'll gather these while I can. Pretty sure that's the passage Laren's contract mentioned. Sherlockers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp. Might be a good idea to place some traps on the road first. Catch the convoy by surprise. My focus is detecting some kind of locator beacon. Maybe I should find out what that signal was before I head out.
Damn it. Now I'm curious. There's a lot more climbing options in this game. I really like it.
It looks like I'm close to the locator beacon that my focus detected. That door. I should be able to pry it open.
This is Transport 95 Yankee. We are switching to the new bearing and we'll... Down there! In the city! No, it can't be. Projections put them 200 miles out. Well, they're here now. Quickly, bring us around them. We have to...
They were in the wrong place at the wrong time. And they paid the price. They were trying to survive. This Pharaoh's machine swept the planet of life. All those people lost. To one man's ego. Good use of this. There's another locator beacon on the same frequency. Looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan?
There has to be a better way into that, right? No, there has to be. I don't want to go fucking swim in the swamp. There's gonna be giant monsters in there. What is it? Is it just a plant? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get fucking killed by a shark.
I don't think there's anything I can do about this now. This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. The workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here? That device is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead. A perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades.
in order to render it cooperative. Tell her
Okay.
what we discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life. Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
What a dick.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. But I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Might be worth looking around more first.
Silence. Poor Hades, so cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand. Well, you're used to that. Once I load you onto that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Till interrogations begin, anyway. I feel like his interrogations were very, Despite my concerns about missing... It's simple to install Hades on the detached processing orb. Subject appears to be fully conscious and completely helpless. Even so, it will never divulge its contents willingly. Ergo, it's time for some experimentation. Day 2. My initial attempts at coercion have failed, but patience is an order. It's self-aware, so it can suffer. All it takes is the correct stimulus at sufficient intensity. Day 5. Success. The irony is delicious. Various forms of data produce discomfort in the subject, but none more so than natural imagery. Holographic representation of plants and animals work best. The more vivid, the better. The effect appears to be excruciating. One loop in particular, of rabbits hopping through a field of flowers, produced paroxysms of agony. Very soon, I believe, the subject will become compliant. Day 6. I've extracted some fascinating technical specs on Gaia's data structure, specifically how her heuristic matrix interweaved with her subordinate functions. Yet the more I learn about the system's intended workings, and especially Hades' relatively simple role as an extinction failsafe, the more I wonder about the signal that corrupted it. What could have possibly transformed a low-level machine intelligence into a fully conscious super-entity, capable of strategic planning, deceit, and even genocide? Some form of previously unknown Pharah software, perhaps? But I don't see how such technology could be sufficiently advanced, unless further technical discoveries were made after the destruction of the biosphere, perhaps by survivors in Elysium. It all seems far-fetched. Back to the source, then. Eventually, Hades will tell me what I want to know. Day 7. It appears that immersive effects come at a significant cost. Hades' digital convulsions produce waves of feedback that corrupt its data structures, and the effect is accelerating. The interrogation is quite literally disintegrating its mind, piece by piece. By the time I'm done, there will be little left. No matter, the data I've extracted, and will continue to extract, is worth any price, as long as I can access it all before the subject becomes the electronic equivalent of a hollowed-out skull. Day 10. Finally, the revelation I've been seeking has revealed itself, astonishing and terrifying even to me. With it, the seeds of a plan have formed within my mind. The next few months will test my capacities more than any previous challenge. I'll have to stretch my intellect, reach higher, and dig deeper than ever before. Yes, I'm confident it can be accomplished, with a little help, of course. Day 12. My work here is done. I've learned all I can. Hades deserves no pity, but it is indeed in a pitiful state. It's time to relocate it to a more impressive position for its date with Destiny. After that, Aloy still hasn't returned to Meridian, nor learned of my ruse, but she will. It's only a matter of time, and then the pieces will begin to fall into place.
Some kind of log, most of it's redacted. It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
See if there's any upgrades. There is. Can't get that one yet. I guess I'll do traps. Three-pronged metal stake that generates an electrical energy field above it. Once placed, it triggers on contact with ground or aerial enemies. Interesting.
I better see where this trail leads. So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of his self-righteous bull. Looks like plasma would help.
Hydrate, thanks, Cal. I'm surprised you're still on this late. I'm doing pretty good. I'll probably only be going for another half hour or so. Ha! Nice. I can't use coils yet because I have to upgrade everything.
Cauldrons could teach me how to override these machines. But where would they be?
No, I'm gonna go for another 20 or so minutes. I'll probably just finish this mission and then call it a night after that.
Shoot without ammo.
Let's step into the water that has all these sparks in it. See no issues with that, right?
Save this green shine for something special. Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him?
Oh, I know what this is. Need special gear.
Merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out here. Might be
Oh
handy to
there!
resupply.
What's Honora doing this far west? Ah, no matter, no matter. I can get you stocked up for the wild.
Hmm. Hmm. Could I equip that? The thing that's annoying me about what I've got is like this bow does fire and acid. This bow does regular and acid, and then this bow does ice and acid. So I have 3 fucking bows that are just like basic. All 3 of them do acid. I'll just switch those around. Wait, I got ice, fire, acid, and regular. Jesus, this is an annoying trail to follow. Can I see on the map where it's leading? Like, probably there, because there's a workbench.
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside.
Looks like a bunker. Hmm.
Ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. So the Silence used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility.
I wonder if this is Elysium.
Come on, Hades. You still in there? Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is near.
Sylens questioned you about the mysterious signal? The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
What?
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data era memory structures disintegrating.
Silence tore him up. It doesn't remember.
When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data era memory structures disintegrating.
Yeah.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so. What did Sylens do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data era memory structures disintegrated.
Of course.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the Spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere. Do you know where Sylens went?
No. He departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he...
God, that's annoying.
Behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great. Do you know why Sylens dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is where
It's Elysium, right?
data era memory structures disintegrated. My deathbed, he called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside. Sylens asked you where to find a backup of Gaia?
Data era memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times Hades extinguished life.
What?
You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 254, 2161, 2168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Bridging extinction protocol.
That got real weird. I'm convinced that this is Elysium.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world, too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced the results.
Yeah.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
I love Silence so much.
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time.
Of course.
First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a super-intelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were, anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Okay.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system. Save life on Earth.
And knowledge.
And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
Oh, I don't trust him. There's something else.
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tenakth rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence. And our next conversation will be face to face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say thank you, and I say you're welcome.
Okay, I'm not going to do that, though. I'm gonna go back out and save.
Where do you think you're going?
Wherever I want. Because I can't save. It's really annoying that that over there is supposed to save. Okay.
Try again.
You, yes, you! I have a deal for you.
There we go. And with that, guys, we will be shutting down for the evening. I should be back tomorrow, or I guess technically later today, with some more Horizon. Because I love the game. I love the story. I love the characters. Except I kind of... Oh, wrong one. I kind of hate Aloy because she's kind of a bitch. But whatever. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Oh, but last second posture check. Let's see if I can get a crack for you. Oh, there's a little bit. And a hydrate. Thank you. So yeah, like I said, I will be back tomorrow, guys. I love you all so much. I hope to see you all again soon. I hope you have a great night and a great day. Bye now.